What's good? What's good? All right, so we are on week 11 for our English 12B class. Basically, what I need you to do this week is make sure that you're watching the HBO, The Case Against Adnan Syed documentary. If you're not in class, you can definitely check out the links with each one. So episode part 3. If you haven't watched any of it, I guess I was just going to go right to the bottom of the page, which literally has everything that we've done this try, and everything in this list needs to be completed. So if you're like, what do I got to do? I would say look at the past due assignments, maybe. Where we're at is we just finished episode 2 of The Case Against Adnan Syed, which is HBO documentary. So definitely answer these discussion questions that go with it. In class, I literally gave you all the answers and put it on the board. So if you didn't get the answers, definitely try to get those answers. On top of that, then we're doing episode 3, part 1 and part 2, which is something that we're doing on Monday. We're not doing any discussion questions that day, just the serial map. So double check that you did it. It should be in your folder, but if you didn't get a chance to do it, you're basically just filling out this worksheet. And I gave all the answers, so you just have to put it in your own words. Really easy. Easy 20 points. So if you don't do it, I think it's 28 points actually. If you don't do it, that's your loss because it's really easy. 21 points. I'm reading my own stuff. So it's worth 21 points. All the answers are there. I just need you to write a word for each person. So it seems like you are processing who each character is from the Heyman Lee murder case. So that's something that you also need to do. So make sure that you've done episode 1 questions, episode 2 questions. Make sure you do the serial people map. And then there's also going to be questions for episode 4. So make sure that you do that as well. By the end of the week, on Thursday, I'm going to give you your last essay, which is about you writing about what is the primary message that we've gained after listening to the podcast and watching the documentary. If we were to say one message or one lesson, what is that one? What is the one lesson we could take away? Don't trust people. There are more than one side to everything, so we always have to look at both sides. Is that the lesson? Don't believe the media. That could be a lesson. We're trying to figure out what is one lesson, and then we're going to try to find 3 examples to support that example in our essay. Super simple. So basically, everything in this past due assignment is what you have to finish to get a good grade or a passing grade in my class. So if you're missing anything, it's going to be this informative essay, the discussion questions for each of the podcast episodes, your serial character sketch, the documentary questions, the serial people map, and then your final essay. You also have journals that we've been doing. So if you're where are all these journals? Go to the discussions, answer the questions. They're worth 2 points. So what I would say is leave that to be the last thing you do. If you're what should I prioritize? Do your essays, do the discussion questions, do the journals in that order. Because the essays are the most important. The discussion questions are at least 15 to 20 points. The journals are 2 points, and I already gave you 1 point, so that might not be the biggest priority, okay? If you have questions about your grade, let me know. We have less than 8 days left of the trimester probably by the time you're watching this, so crunch time. Get it together, be successful, graduate, okay? Good luck.